And here we have the launch. Third time seems to be the charm. Not for everything. In your life, is third time the charm for you? Please post in the comments. Does that look like an upside down lightsaber? Just commenting myself. Wouldn't want to hold that lightsaber though. You'd be dead.
Over 40 seconds into flight. 33 out of 33 Raptor
avionics
engines.
power and telemetry nominal.
Getting good call-outs, healthy systems on the booster as it starts to pitch over.
You can see that all the engines are lit. When I see this in person, I was able to see a shuttle launch. That'd be nice.
All right, we're a little over 1 minute into flight, about to pass through Max Q.
Max Q.
All right, so we are through the period of maximum dynamic pressure, max stress on the vehicle as it continues to fly.
Our next major event is going to be hot staging, which is happening in just over 90 seconds from now. To get ready, the booster will shut down all but 3 of its Raptor engines. The clamps holding the 2 stages together will release, and the Starship second stage ignites its engines. The ship then separates from the Super Heavy booster.
Some people say it ain't legit. Is that your opinion?
At the same time, the 3 engines still firing on Super Heavy will flip the booster around.
I say it's real.
10 more engines will ignite for the boost back burn, putting the first
a lot of money down the hole. This is all God's wallet, also known as BS.
For this flight, and
what's your opinion? Is this real or is it fake?
So we're about to shut down the first stage and perform hot staging. So let's just watch and listen.
Listen to what? Okay, we are... I'm gonna have to put this on the telly because I cannot read it on my small screen. I just gotta make sure that my telly's gonna be muted. So folks, how's you going? How's your day?
The engine start to
How's your
throttle
night?
down.
We're gonna say night as it goes into low Earth orbit. That's not space, folks. That is low Earth orbit. That looks pretty straight to me. I thought we we're not on a flat Earth. Just saying.
Ship ignition.
What's your opinion of that?
Boost back burn startup. Stage separation.
Successful separation of the booster. What makes this be able to re-land without
Stage
being
separation
cooked versus the
confirmed. We've got
orange
6
external fuel
engines
tank
running
of the
on
shuttle?
Ship. Booster is doing its boost back burn, continuing now towards its splashdown site in the Gulf.
Ship
We have seen
Raptor
all
chamber
6
pressure is
Raptors lit
nominal.
up on ship. You heard them report ship chamber pressure is nominal, so that chamber pressure, just that expected thrust level in those
Here we
Raptor engines
go.
on the ship.
3 minutes, 40 seconds into the
Vacuum up
flight.
by 3C
Avionics
level,
power and
all
telemetry
looking
nominal.
good.
That looks pretty flat to me. And that. Now we're going to see a rat or a mouse in here. Because somebody has a video where there's a mouse.
There's a view into the business end
I'll look
from
for
the
it
ship.
and I'll upload it.
Shut down.
Okay, we are 87.2 in altitude for the Starship.
All right, so at this point we've
Just
finished
going over
our
6,100
boost back
kilometers per
burn,
hour.
So that was shut down. So that's the first of the 2 burns after a launch that the booster's going to do today. So now it's headed towards the Gulf. It's not going to be quite as an aggressive of a flight down. We relaxed that angle of attack a little bit, but we
Yeah,
are
why are you
then
not
going to be
showing
looking
it?
for it to do
And it's of it, so what should I do?
engine tests
Can someone
for
teach
the
me how you do
landing burn.
multi-screens?
Those are going to be a little unique
Thank
this time.
you.
Yeah, typically we start with all 13
Yes, on my telly, I'm looking at the booster.
for that landing burn and bring that down to just the center 3. But one of our test objectives
This
for
is where I have
today
multiple
is to
eyes
simulate
coming in
what an
here.
engine out situation would
One
look
for the
like.
telly, one
so
for
we're
my
going to
phone.
be intentionally turning off one of those center 3 and instead lighting
So
one
far,
of
it
the
hasn't
engines from the
rapidly
middle tech ring.
unscheduled disassembly yet
We
for
did
the
see one
booster.
of those engines in the middle ring shut down during the initial ascent.
5 minutes into
looks
the
like we
flight.
have hot stage jettison. You can
Oh,
see it
look, now they switched
floating
to it.
away there.
Huh,
to the
one's
left
in
of the
color for the
booster.
telly, NSF, and for them, these
Yeah,
folks,
we
it's in
did see
black
one
and
of those
white.
middle engines shut down during the ascent. Again, we are resilient to engine
That is the
Super
Starship.
Heavy. That's why we're able to get through our ascent.
So that little thing that looks like a sun above it,
Starship
that's the
flying
Starship
on the
right there.
expected path. There's still a chance that engine could be back in the mix for the very start of the landing burn, so we'll see if we light up all 13. But we've even done a landing burn at the tower with an engine out, so very resilient. We'll see how it does on its way down to the Gulf, though.
Coming in pretty hot.
All right, so we got a couple of minutes. That landing burn start should be just about 40 seconds away.
T-minus 40 seconds. Captain.
That's always
Yeah, I'm a Star Trek
fan.
fan. And Star Wars is where most people need like one or the other.
Itself in the background as it was coming in. All right, about 20 seconds to landing burn.
This isn't going poof.
Ship Raptor chamber pressure is nominal.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that looks pretty.
All right, here we go.
Landing burn startup.
Ooh, interesting. My telly is about 3 seconds ahead of my phone.
Those 13.
Down to 3, including one in the middle ring.
And right there, and boom! Yeah, my telly is ahead of the...
Nice little hover. And landing burn shut down.
And they're cheering because it went poof.
Here we come. And the booster has splashed down.
Back to the Starship.
Incredible flight for Booster today.
Meanwhile, back in space, about 7 minutes into today's flight, ship continuing its ascent burn. This goes until just about 9 minutes into our flight. That ship engine cutoff is slated for 8 minutes and 57 seconds. We are going to see those 3 RVAC, the Raptor vacuum engines. Those are the bigger circles in that little indicator on the bottom right of your screen. Those will shut down first, and we continue burning for a couple seconds longer on those inner 3 before we hit SECO, second engine cutoff.
And then getting
These views are looking
credit
great.
to
Once again,
Space
thanks to Starlink
Affairs.
for getting us these views. It's just incredible.
Slightly
We just
under
heard the sound from Booster.
8 minutes into the flight.
We just got
Yeah, my phone is
a late boom from the
3.4
booster.
seconds behind the telly. That looks kind of flat. Just saying. I don't know what to
We
believe
have
anymore,
ship
folks.
engine
What about you?
cutoff coming up here just shortly. And as we mentioned, today's flight
Being
test
told
is not
that
an
we
orbital
can't defend
flight,
ourselves,
but rather one that
being
demonstrates
invaded.
Starship's
How can we
orbital
tell that this is
capability.
even legit?
Starship from terminal guidance.
Just saying.
All right, entering the final phase of this burn. Under 30 seconds to go. All right, shut down the vacuum engines.
Is anybody out there called Just Saying?
We shut down those center
What do you think?
3
Please
successful
comment
ship
in the
engine cutoff.
comment section if you think this, my nickname should be Just Saying.
SECO, baby, here we go. That's what we want.
Nominal orbit insertion.
All right, we just heard the call out for nominal orbital insertion.
All right, so ship is in space. There we go. We're seeing the flaps starting to move into a stowed position. That's why it looks
Please
like
tell
the
me that's
camera's
Sol.
moving.
Yeah, exciting to see Starship safely in space, and super pumped to see all the team's hard work in action here today.
And what is that
And of course,
bright
as
light? Is that
guaranteed,
the
it's been
sun?
an exciting
The
day
sun?
so far.
Was
We
that Sol?
successfully lifted
SOL?
off right on time at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Thankfully, our weather was looking good today. Yeah, and Booster, we had our soft splashdown in the Gulf, so ship continues on.
Yeah, and it went
Ship
puff.
able to complete its
Boom.
ascent burn all the way in. You can see some of the shadows start to creep as it's
Now,
going to
with
be
all
eventually
this
flying into
climate change and
orbital nighttime,
sustainability,
so we'll see
does Musk
some
have a
daylight
ship with
start
a
to
net to go in
away.
there and collect every
But
single
ship is in orbit,
millimeter of
completed its
debris
burn,
from the
and,
heavy?
I mean, that's just the beginning. Now we've got
Just
a
saying.
whole bunch more to go. So we've got some exciting
No, that's, I'm
demonstrations
thinking
planned
the climate
while
thing
we're
is
on
God's
orbit.
will.
That right there, we just saved the FTS, the flight termination.
Can you just imagine being a
system.
humpback
That's
whale?
the automatic flight safety
All you
system
want is a
we
big
have
mouthful
on the
of
vehicle.
plankton,
So that is now turned
and
off.
there comes
while
this
ship
big
starts
bright
its
light.
post period.
Goes
We
boom!
are coming up.
You know,
Our
plankton,
next
and you get
milestone
roasted.
is going to be the
Poor
deployment
rest in peace,
of
humpback
those
whale.
Starlink simulators. We've got some payload inside of Starship that we're hoping to deploy into space for the very first time. That deploy is supposed to start at about 18 minutes and 27 seconds into the flight, so just about 7 minutes from now. That deploy will take place over a couple
Talk
of minutes.
about a
It'll
UFO
go
encounter.
about one
Maybe our
satellite a
ancestors
minute.
mistook a lot of
So
things.
we'll be spread out over that. It might get a little dark, but we've got a couple of views that we can show you to see that deploy in action. After that, we're also
I'll do another
looking to
video
do
if
a
this thing
relight
doesn't go
of a
poof
single
itself.
Raptor engine
Please subscribe,
while we are
like
in
the
space.
video.
We've done this
Let me
once
know
before.
if just saying should
This
be
is
something I'd be
not
doing.
necessary to
Because
deorbit,
just
as
saying,
we are in
there's a lot of
suborbital
things I'm
trajectory,
questioning right now.
But this is essentially
Bye.
a chance to test out what we need